bienvenidos al canal y bienvenidos a este nuevo E3, que ya sabéis que el E3 se canceló y estaba este señor, el señor Geoff Keighley, que dijo: Oli, ¿qué tal? Que ya tenía más que preparado su SummerGameFest y aprovechó el momento para hacer dañico en la herida. Yo me entró un cabreo que pa' qué, pero bueno, ya sabéis un poquito de qué va el tema. No voy a hacer leña del árbol caído porque ahora toca hablar de un montón de videojuegos, de anuncios, porque sí, al final va de esto la cosa, de disfrutar de esta cantidad ingente de presentaciones y de shows, que ya sabéis que ayer tuvimos el SummerGameFest, justamente, que es esto que os traigo aquí, que yo no pude traer en directo porque se alinearon los astros de mala manera y no pude ni siquiera por el día, porque era el peor día y la peor hora para traerlo. En mi caso, ¿vale? Para traerlo en directo. Y además luego estaba el Day of the Devs, que no traeré, al menos de momento. Quizás seguramente el sábado, si me da tiempo, porque tengo que recuperar tiempo, ¿vale? Porque está esto, luego está la de Devolver Digital, que también, todo esto imagino que lo publicaré el sábado, ¿vale? Porque no me va a dar tiempo. Además, a las 9 tenemos hoy el Tribeca, ¿vale? Que es así, que lo tendréis en directo, aunque no sé por qué os digo esto si lo estaréis viendo esto mañana, ¿no? Pero bueno, es igual. El caso es que SummerGameFest va a empezar ahora sí que sí. Arranca este nuevo 3, que yo por lo menos tengo muchas ganas de ver ese gameplay nuevo del nuevo Mortal Kombat, que ya dijeron que iba a estar, y Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, que Square Enix dijo que se viene, que iban a mostrar algo muy muy prontito, y eso fue como que el mismo día o el día anterior de esto, o sea que blanco y en botella. Además, si no tienen una conferencia de Square preparada o prevista para estos días, pues es que si ya no salió tampoco en el showcase de PlayStation, pues es lo que toca, ¿no? Y así, ¿qué es lo que hay? Porque son 2 horazas que pueden ser... Bueno, ya sabéis cómo son los eventos de este señor. Así que nada, vamos a ir avanzando, ¿vale? Vamos a ir avanzando porque esto va para largo. Aquí veis 4 horazas, pero es porque juntan los 2 eventos, ¿vale? Tanto este como el Day of the Devs, con lo cual eso nos lo vamos a ahorrar. Aparte, pues la ventaja de el no directo, ¿no? Que vamos a ir cortando un poquito por lo sano. Pasa que esto lo estoy viendo en Twitch ahora. Espero que no me bombardeen anuncios, porque en YouTube lo intenté y el audio está mal montado de narices. Pero es imposible verlo, imposible. Así que nada, tocará ir probando. Vale. 9. Vale. Pues lo dicho, preparaos, poneos cómodos. A lo mejor en vez de subir todo esto, subiré reacciones según cómo se presente el evento. Y si no, pues ahí lo tenéis a saco, que arranca el SummerGameFest. Y hay que ponerse cómodos, muy cómodos. Más que nada porque es largo, ¿vale? Por eso lo digo. Y que tengo unas ganas de ver ese Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. ¡Guay! ¡Qué ganas que le tengo! ¡Qué ganas que le tengo! Ojalá que salga, ojalá. Bueno, creo que lo dijeron incluso, por si acaso que sigue confirmado, pero bueno. SummerGameFest.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Geoff Keighley.
Bien. Este por lo menos está bien montado el audio.
Hello everybody, welcome to SummerGameFest. We are in person, and today we've got a look at what's next in video games for you. We are live here in Los Angeles at YouTube.
Está el hype
And it feels so
elevadico,
good to be in person with a live fan audience for the first time ever. Welcome everybody.
A ver qué se trae este señor. Míralo con su chaquetica.
When I started SummerGameFest back in 2020 from a spare bedroom, I never imagined it would grow into this. Today, the video game industry has come together to show you what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games,
¿Habrá algo de Perfect Dark también?
new game to put on your wish list.
No lo creo porque me lo espero más para la de Microsoft, que es de aquí a 2 días, con lo cual tampoco tendría sentido que saquen ahora una World Premiere y... ¿Entendéis, no?
In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1.
Mortal Kombat!
It delivers, don't worry. Alan Wake 2, the reveal of Fortnite's next season.
Estaba clarísimo.
And yes, we do have a very special grand finale that you're not going to want.
Ese gran final está claro cuál va a ser, ¿verdad? Ese gran final está clarísimo cuál va a ser. Square Enix ya lo dejó caer. ¡No me! ¿Eso es Prince of Persia? ¿Ese pavo? ¿Ubisoft? ¡Ojo! ¿Cómo arranca esto?
The prince has been kidnapped and taken to a forbidden land. All hope rests.
Bueno, tiene una pinta un poco rara, pero
to rescue him and save the empire. But we weren't prepared for what was coming next.
la historia es ese traje, vamos, Prince of Persia.
Again, they weren't prepared for me.
Ojo, qué guapo, Oh, los pinchados Prince of Persia. Esto es Prince of Persia. Segurísimo. Vuelve al estilo clásico, pero modernizado. Ojalá, tío, ojalá. Oiga. Buah, qué pinta tiene esto. Buah, es que está clarísimo, está clarísimo. Vamos, tío, cómo arranca esto, madre mía.
In these times of darkness, hope is the only thing that keeps us fighting. I will fulfill my destiny and save the kingdom.
¡Buah! Prince of Persia The Last Crown. En enero, ya. Me gusta.
There's a little surprise. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is coming in January 2024. A brand new action-adventure platformer in the iconic series with deep combat, some huge boss fights.
Action Adventure, o sea, es un Metroidvania.
Puzzles and animation, bringing a modern
Pues animación, action, platform adventure, es un Metroidvania.
Streaming on Monday as part of SummerGameFest. All right, let's move
Y el lunes habrá más con el Ubisoft Forward.
Video game franchise that just celebrated 30 years. That's right.
Ojo.
It's time for Mortal Kombat 1.
No sé si me gusta que arranque tan fuerte. No sé si me gusta que arranque tan fuerte.
4 years since MK11 and ever since Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline. And it's coming this September.
Otro reboot, otra nueva timeline en septiembre y lo quiero ver ya.
Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an extended first look at the story, gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities.
Fatalities. Ojalá que hayan arreglado lo de los diseños del 12, porque la mitad no me gustaron. Y este pinta bien. Se equivocó de sombrero. ¿Veis? Sub-Zero ahora me encanta cómo está. Con Lao ahí.
You have proven worthy of joining us. Come. There are other champions, I must gather.
Hostia, Scorpio en vivo.
What do you want? Sento. It's my family blade. Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
¿Johnny? Bueno, claro, si es un reboot, coño, claro que está vivo todavía. Otro timeline, además. ¡Qué guapo! Ese pavo no va a ser Kenshi. Sin estar ciego. Lo parece, ¿eh?
Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again? Lord
Vintage Johnny Cage.
of Earthrealm, God of Fire.
Ese imagino que será Jax el que pasaba por ahí. Hostia, ataques cooperativos, ¿eh? De momento me gusta mucho lo que veo, ¿eh?
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack,
Raiden, de joven. Hostia, es una timeline un poquito rara, ¿eh? Liu Kang que ya se ha convertido en el dios del fuego, ¿vale? Pero el resto están jovencísimos. O sea, imagino que... ¿Eso era Sonia? Con el traje antiguo, clásico. Y Keino también. ¿Qué cojones? ¿Qué cojones? Dolor de estómago.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
Milene Kitana. Las veo bien. También. Goro por ahí. Me chirría un poquito eso de que sigan siendo full asiática todavía, pero ya sabéis lo que pasó, ¿no? Pero bueno. Más que nada porque en teoría era euroasiática. Kitana. Bueno, edeniana, pero la ¡epa! Strider. Edeniana, pero la etnia que tenía era... La apariencia era euroasiática. Era mestiza. Por así decirlo. ¡Quiero decir! ¡Oh! Dios. ¡Qué grotesco, por favor! Me encanta. Estoy sudando ya, ¿eh? No está mal, no está mal.
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys? Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon!
Ed Boon. No, pero en serio, los diseños de personajes me han gustado. Me han gustado. Sobre todo en comparación al último, a los 2 últimos, pero sobre todo el último. Me han gustado lo que he visto.
All right, well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all the gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this because, first of all, this is it's MK1, right?
Me sigo quedando con los del 9, pero
It's in a new timeline.
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the
dentro de esta línea artística nueva, me gusta mucho.
into, like, you know, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe, and this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, you know.
Sí, vamos, que una historia completamente distinta, por eso enemigos ahora son aliados y luego imagino que pasará al revés también. Y imagino que luego después irá toda la mierda. Los cameos, eso.
How does that work? You obviously you have your sort of your main, you know, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game?
Yeah, normally in a fighting game you'll see a roster basically.
¿Veis lo que os decía, los personajes?
After you do that, there's a second
Era
roster of
Kenshi.
characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters.
Y lo de Kitana sí que es un poquito más mestiza que antes. Sonya Blade ahí.
but
A lot of blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of
Me
Jack's.
gusta, mezcla los estilos modernos y Jax ahí. Típico militar americano.
You can basically combine these two
Me gusta, me gusta.
characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see. That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it for what they like seeing, the best team-ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like how often?
Y han respetado un poquito más lo que os comentaba, ¿no? Antes de eso, lo de Kitana y Melina, que era no tan puramente asiática, sino que tiene rasgos de ambos ahora mismo.
So you can go, push that button with towards and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. And so the
Y lo que es más importante, se parece a... Bueno, Melina se le parece.
And you see there's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have, like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya will come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
So time-based, they come out, and then obviously as you...
Me estoy imaginando ahora mismo a la peña del restaurante viendo cómo estos dos se descuartizan ahí, ¿sabes? Y tienen que estar flipando.
Some repeats from the main roster. How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right? You can play.
Ojo, no todos los personajes estarán como jugadores y como cameos. Algunos solamente serán cameos. Imagino que los clásicos serán cameos. O al revés, no sé.
We have a lot of like really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro
was in there.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
So there's a lot of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, kind of nod to the old games.
Well, speaking of not the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or at least known that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
¡Hostia!
That was, people don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration.
Jean-Claude Van Damme será Johnny Cage. ¡Ostras!
It's a huge first full circle moment. The first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. We were this close, like 4 or 5 times. And so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices too. Wow. So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been
Me están vendiendo el juego,
build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep over the last 4 years. And so but we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters. So there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the first.
Harán como todas las compañías, irán publicando nuevos juegos, iba a decir, personajes que irán añadiendo, ¿no?
Characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Thanks so much. Amazing. So excited about that one. All right. Next up, it's been a fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games, who have faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
Path of Exile 2. Ojo, ¿eh? Ojo, ¿eh?
Where are the gods? Hey you! What's going on?
Hostias. Nunca jugué esta saga, pero pinta la mar de bien.
Looks amazing, and there's more coming in July. Last week marked the release of Street Fighter VI, a game we featured last year at SummerGameFest. Well, the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you right now.
Ojo, Street Fighter VI. Update. Oh, oh. ¿Qué cojones? ¿Cyber Ryu?
I am the advanced artificial intelligence, Leviathan. Welcome to Bikitoa Island.
¿Qué es eso? Ah, vale. Ya me lo estoy viendo venir, que van a hacer un crossover. Crossover con Exo Primal. Ahí estamos. Collab 1, ojo.
I'm guessing Ryu from Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That's Street Fighter Cross Exoprimal in the fall, with the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
There's nothing more powerful than imagination. It can shape the fabric of reality, transforming everything you may think you know.
What? Dead by Daylight, Nicolas Cage. Me sé de uno que ahora mismo estará saltando. Una alegría. Bueno, cuando lo vio.
By Daylight in July. I mean, I don't know how these things happen, but I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source. This man's bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more than
Espera, que lo han traído.
decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to SummerGameFest, Nicolas Cage.
¡Anuncio no! Bueno. Esto se corta.
¿Sabes por qué en primavera tomamos aquí la alegría? Porque la tu sistema
Última escala diaria de soledad me ayuda a alcanzar el relax que necesito en momentos de estrés.
Ya está, ya está. Corte de anuncios, corte de anuncios. No pasa nada. Aquí está el señor.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Happy to meet you.
Hostia, tengo la melodía de Dead by Daylight aquí metida en la cabeza.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be invited to your very, very cool club.
Por el curso de chiptune que tuvimos que tocarla, ¿no?
Unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand, how did this come about? I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite, maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game, but Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Claro que sí, Dead by Daylight.
It's a museum of horror, right? And
Claro que sí, es un museo del
one of
terror.
my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing, and she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. That's what, yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors.
Hostias.
And it's cool that, you know, it really is this museum of horror. Michael Myers, you said all these different characters all coming together. And you play yourself, or who do you play?
So I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage.
Vale, esa superviviente.
Location thinking he's making a movie and instead he wakes up in the fog.
Y es un actor llamado Nick Cage.
Surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well, that feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have, when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right.
El rollo que ha soltado para decir que pone la voz a su personaje.
This is so fun. This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of, collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game
Somebody
world?
very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast, and that really put the hook in, pun intended. See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say, it took me nothing but a split second to say yes. And speaking about split seconds, what I noticed, excuse me, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
A ver, es un puntazo.
Thank you so much. Hopefully the first of many. Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man. Awesome. There you go. Lock it in. Now, for all of you who want to play Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look
Y será de pago.
at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
Como casi todos. Hostia, es que está clavado. Bueno, no pinta mal, no pinta mal.
Anything goes here at SummerGameFest. All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations, but back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations, and later this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
Ooh.
Hello, Witcher fans. We are all gathered here today to share something with you.
Be sure to tune into The Witcher Season 3. Volume 1 Volume 1 debuts on June 29th, only on Netflix.
Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand new trailer for Season 3 of The Witcher.
Thanks for tuning in to the Summer Games Fest.
Bueno, la temporada de The Witcher y la última de este señor.
Neutrality. It won't get you a statue. But it'll certainly help in keeping you alive. I won't abandon Ciri.
Neutrality has consequences too.
You're right.
Embrace. Well, that's deeply worrying.
everything that's happening. It's all connected. And she's at the center of it.
If war is coming, there is no hiding her from it.
You sure about this?
Are you?
Buah.
History has a way of repeating itself. The dangers we've seen foretell an even more menacing future. For the first time, I understand real fear.
We're witches.
Is that so?
I'll never get over how cute they look for monsters. And they're like, no, please don't hurt me.
Puto Jaskier.
Just like a boatload of fangs all up in your business.
Ahí está. Vale.
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you. As we go through today's reveals, use the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises, another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited.
Vuelve un
Here's
antiguo
another
héroe.
Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
Sonic. ¡Oh! ¿Otro Generations? Pero mezclando 2D con 3D. O sea, pixelado. No, es un Sonic. Una aventura nueva. En 3D, 2D. Buah, un Sonic al estilo clasicazo. Ojo, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, bien. Amy, bien. ¡Buah! ¡Qué guapo! ¡Ojo! ¡Qué guapo! Habilidades y transformaciones. ¡Qué guapo! Ese será el bonus. ¡El bonus clásico! ¡Hola! ¿Será este por fin el regreso de Sonic en 2D a la altura? Sonic Superstars. ¿Eh? Pinta muy bien.
That's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike. This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting new character to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a look.
I wish this universe had a few more things to do. Don't you get bored running across the map every day?
Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished. Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
Another busy day ahead of us. To the clouds. Bullets from the boat.
The tournament's starting. Great. Let me get warmed up. Strike first. Need a hand? My pleasure. Let's see some sparks fly.
¿Os acordáis de lo que decía del estilo del Fire Emblem Engage? Del estilo artístico me refiero.
Never mind, I miscalculated. Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a buzz. Extra speed, too slow.
Later this year on
Está bien.
PlayStation. All right, inspired by the story of Pinocchio, Lies of P is a Soulsborne-like game from the team at NeoWiz, which is coming to Game Pass, PlayStation, and PC this year. Well, if you're wondering exactly
¿Han dicho que es un
when,
Soulsborne?
we have news to share with you on its release with this brand new trailer.
Ah, vale. Estaba hablando de otro juego. Ah, claro, Lies of P, leches. Ahora lo he visto, Uy, se clavó en la... Madre mía. Qué bonito. ¿Cómo mola? Tiene un submarino. Ya está. Lies of P.
Listen, pal. Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
Un traje Pinocho clásico. Ojo que hay demo.
That's right, a demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Check it out and prepare for the release on September 19th. Now it's time for the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at SummerGameFest. And I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
En Unreal 5, ojo, Un desierto. Ah, esto es un Dragon Quest. Ah, no, del creador, Akira Toriyama. Vuelve. Otra corta de anuncios. Vale, no es un Dragon Quest, ¿vale? Se me ha flipado, pero el estilo, como comprenderéis, despista. Sunland. Era la voz de Luffy. Se parecía.
Ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals. Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Annapurna Interactive. And later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
Cositas de Annapurna. Vale, nos van a anunciar el showcase de Annapurna. Por lo visto. De momento no se ve nada que no se haya visto ya. Creo. Ahí el gran anuncio. Que es un teaser. Pues vale.
What that was at the end. We'll find out later this month. All right, next, we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always-changing environment, massive scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures to battle across land, sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
Throne and Liberty.
Our guiding star has shattered. Its shards scattered across the world. An ancient evil searches for these lost fragments, destroying anything in their path. You must find them. Harness their power. Put down this threat once and for all.
No pinta mal. Pasa que es un MMORPG. Y al final esos juegos tienen... Bueno, les pasa lo que les pasa, ¿no? Que al final todo el mundo acaba o en World of Warcraft o en Final Fantasy. Pero bueno. Pinta bastante bien, eso sí que es cierto.
Looks great. I also want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam Decks for you right now, but on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword-fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
Hear the battle call, cities rise and empires fall, but it's a war worth fighting. We're taking up our arms, hold the line up, here we touch, and we keep on fighting. It's a war worth the fight.
Bueno. Warhaven. Vuelta de los anuncios. Bueno, a ver. Empezó muy fuerte, pero como le pasa siempre, luego bajando el nivel, ¿no? Le cuesta mantener el ritmo a este señor.
Now it's time to change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake.
Bueno, Alan Wake.
Good to see you. Looking dapper as always.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake at the Game, or Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes.
Yeah.
Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game. We have two playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own separate terrifying journeys through two different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw obviously,
Vamos, que hay dos personajes y se puede alternar. Bueno, se alternará, mejor dicho, entre ellos.
She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written. Is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this. So yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place. And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
Okay. So how, and they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to investigate a series of ritualistic murders.
Okay.
And very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story. Maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By the initials AEW.
And this horror story starts
Hostia, la historia pinta guay,
around them.
Interesting. So
Básicamente Alan está prisionero en la dimensión de las pesadillas o algo así. Y bueno, el personaje nuevo y su compañera o compañera va a investigar y poco a poquito se van introduciendo en ese mundo de pesadillas también, ¿no?
it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game. This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly. She has to learn to survive. And with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And then we open up the experience so that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out. And you can keep on playing as in the Pacific
lugar oscuro.
as the investigation goes on.
Y
You are free
Pacific
to
West.
switch between them. There are a lot of connection points in many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two.
Vale, o sea, puedes alternar voluntariamente entre ellos, como si no quieres alternar hasta el final.
Interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially. So we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine, I'm sure.
Hostia, pues está interesante, ¿eh? Está interesante.
I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it. So tell us, what are we going to see?
Supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay.
Vale, o sea, el asesinato que estaban investigando los agentes del FBI resulta que vuelve como un monstruo. Vamos a verlo, vamos a verlo.
Sounds like somebody's home.
Puto ciervo. ¡Lol! Han hecho la broma del ciervo 2 veces. Por cierto, lo han comentado antes, no hace falta jugar al primero para enterarse de qué va la cosa. ¿Vale? Es secuela, pero también es standalone.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. I knew it would be here, like I saw it in a dream.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. Killer left a message?
It's for us.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead. There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right.
Octubre 17.
A long time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam and Remedy for that first look at gameplay. Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
Warhammer Space Marine 2?
We're facing a Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets, Avarax and Kadaku. I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions. Will that be a problem? No, Captain.
Buah. Al primero le metí una de horas. El Imperio te necesita.
My pledge is eternal service. Xenos inbound! Eviscerate this abomination!
Buah, los ultramarines contra tiránidos,
Come forth and be slaughtered.
Nunca retiréis. Nunca rendirse. Ahora ya no va de pieles verdes la cosa,
Open the gates. Care to see who can slay more Xenos for the Chiron? I thought a piece of that statue would offer more sport. Hold them back, damn it!
Madre mía, qué pinta tiene esto. Me gusta. Este invierno. La coleccionista.
Beautiful indie game, yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun.
John Carpenter está metido en el juego este. Y es de Saber también, Cuidado. Cuidado,
We gotta be ready. Nobody half-asses it this time. Ruby.
Eso es buen Jovi lo que se oye,
On my mark. 5, 4,
Ojo.
3, 2, 1.
¡Buah! Toxic Commando. Ya está. No sé de qué va, pero lo quiero ya. Si me metes John Carpenter y Bon Jovi, o sea, poco más te hace falta. Aunque Bon Jovi sea solo para el tráiler, también te digo. ¡Ojo, Esto tiene pinta de ser ese típico juego para desestresarte y soltarlo todo.
More unexpected collaboration. Sean Carpenter and Toxic Commando. That looks tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? I don't know. All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3. And today, a new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal of Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers. He's a second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
Hostia, Un antagonista nuevo. Buah, todavía tengo que jugar este juego, madre mía, ¿cómo puede ser?
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. A new age is upon us. Gods have mercy on those who would stand.
Jason Isaacs. Hostias.
That dog understands the yank of the leash and the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
...31 de agosto del 23 sale. Ay. Todavía que falta esperarse. Todavía hay que esperarse un poquitín. No, no estoy jugando el Early Access.
Sven tells me still for the end of August, and we can't wait to check that out. All right, this fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring Spider-Man 2 exclusively to PlayStation 5. Sounds like you guys are a little hyped, so to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by. So much for stopping by.
¿Cómo se está quedando octubre? O sea, ya no solo con esto, es que también había más cosas.
We got our date. All right. Now let's take a look at Pal World, a multiplayer open-world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called Pal, who can also fight. In other words, it's kind of like Pokemon with guns. And then we're going to look at the Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon dynasty, and some huge bosses too.
¿Qué? Hostia, pues sí que parece Pokémon, ¿sí? Pero descaradísimo además, ¿eh? Pokémon con armas. ¿Qué mierda es esta? ¿Qué mierda es esta?
All right, now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary franchise.
Juego de móviles. ¿Eh? Espera. Aún no conocemos a Sephiroth. Ah, vale. Dale, sí, es esa versión de los Final Fantasy que eran para móviles. ¿Y es el traje de Iris? Me da que esto va a ser otra cosa. O no, o sí, o no. Es que tiene pinta de que era aquellas, parte de esa serie de juegos de Final Fantasy que se anunciaron en su día. Para móviles. Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. Sí, era ese juego, pero sigo queriéndolo. Sigo queriéndolo. Y si han anunciado Ever Crisis ahora, quiere decir...
Today during SummerGameFest, DoorDash has your back. You can get a free burrito when you order from Taco Bell.
¿Lo matamos ya o nos esperamos al año a los
Final Fantasy 16 prize
Game Awards? Que no me salía.
Stay in your game. Yep, we got you. All right. Now here's a look at a game we debuted last year at TGA. Banishers Ghosts of New Eden, the story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
O sea, lo matamos ya en... o nos esperamos, en serio. Matar en sentido figurado, que luego algunos se lo toman literal.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't. I want us back, Red. I want revenge on what killed me. I want to live.
As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful. I banish you. Death to the dead. Do we kill? To be together again.
Or do we part forever?
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
Punishers. Curioso. ¡Oh!
あなた好みの単純な力仕事です。ある人物を警護していただきます。頼みましたよ。コードネーム上流。大丈夫か？
ええ、お待たせしてしまって。
トラブル発生。車はまだか？
到着まで3分。何があった？
お前らも今回り右すりゃ無事に帰れる。さもなきゃこれから起きることは全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。
Se van a repartir hostias. Dan, 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 dan. Like a Dragon Gaiden.
Stanley, it is 7:32 a.m. I hope you have a productive day.
Change username to just Stan.
Adjusting morning wake up. Good morning, just Stan.
Base to capsule 12. Come in. You there, Stan?
Green across the board. Looks like we're good.
Definitely a leak here, Tim.
How long has it been now?
3 years. 2 months and 17 days. What sort of operation are they running down here? He shouldn't be here. Someone there? This doesn't make sense. Is someone else down here? No.
Dad! Are you there?
It's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall, along with Warzone Mobile. Today, we're going to give you the first ever look at Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone, launching next week. Here's your first look at Vondel, a new
Si no hay un Call of Duty, este no se queda a gusto.
including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo. Yep, it's all happening. Check it out. Here you go.
Choke Slam. Ay.
Season 4 next week. Today is a big day for video games, but also a huge day for Porsche, the iconic German automaker.
¿En serio? Bueno, lo que os comentaba al principio, ¿vale? Que este tío no hay manera que haga un evento en condiciones. Todos empiezan súper fuerte y luego tienes unas horitas y luego la saca final.
And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today, inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
Ay, qué fea.
And here it is, the Porsche Xbox Series X. These custom consoles are not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win one right now.
No están a la venta, tampoco creo que lo vaya a comprar alguien.
Make sure to stay tuned for the Porsche and Xbox.
Tampoco creo que alguien vaya a comprarla, la verdad.
Opportunities to get your hands on these
Hostia,
consoles.
mira que hay Porsches, pero...
Phoenix Labs are building the next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a cozy game inspired by classics like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Fae Farm.
Dear friend, life in Azoria's been treating me well. Days pass so quickly. Before I know it, they turn into seasons. It's been a breath of fresh air.
Se me hacía raro no ver un juego de granjas, también os digo.
I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in. But there's something more I've been itching to explore. Realms where magic comes to meet us. As long as we're prepared, we can face anything. So, what do you say? There's so much yet to discover. Are you ready?
We promised variety. There it is. Fae Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show. Only Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben? Man, you guys have been on fire. Last time I saw you was at the Game Awards when you won Best Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made, and some new game modes. Yeah.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever. We have a new game mode coming next week. It's Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards. But you don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm, Ben.
That's what I got.
That's you. You're made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something fun with you for us to watch, right?
Oh, yeah. So, listen. I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff, some people lose.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff.
Cabrito.
Sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Oh, snap!
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards here, but that's fine. I'll see what I draw in future turns. Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Labuntus 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power. And let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just...
Típico tráiler del que juega, pero tiene unas... Aparte de tomar malas decisiones, tiene muy mala suerte.
Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
Nah, you're just being...
Still to come, we're going to look at Immortals of Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to level up your gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing your cashback rewards on everything from Wi-Fi to headsets. Now, here's a look at King Arthur Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
No sé qué del Rey Arturo. Para móviles y PC.
Arthur, I have sacrificed everything to save your kind. Fight with honor. Vanquish the wicked. And you may prove worthy of your legacy.
Ajá.
Hey there, SummerGameFest 2023. It's Will Arnett here. Yeah, right? My buddy Anthony Mackie and I have been working on this for some time now. We're really excited to share with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th.
Twisted Metal?
And I'm very excited to share a sneak peek of the character of Sweet Tooth, who I had the pleasure
Twisted Metal?
of voicing. Hope you enjoy it. Check it out.
Twisted Metal! Woo!
Swung a little wide there. Well, aren't we a tall glass of water? Me? I'm more of a Hawaiian punch. I'm guessing you don't fight.
Ojo el reparto, ¿eh? ¿Y cómo reparte?
I don't need four wheels to kick your ass. Any chance we can get this back in the cars?
How about a little kill music? She had dumps like a truck. That's like what? All night long.
Let me see.
Like it when the beat go. Baby, let your booty go. Girl, you want to show? The silver-haired god. Don't lie to me.
Yeah, man. Look, I listened to Unleash the Dragon so many times the disc broke. I'm not a liar.
You said you were coming to my show, and then you shot at me.
It was a misunderstanding. I've been getting shot at ever since I can remember. It's forced habit, I guess.
Sounds like you have trust issues.
Venga, enséñalo. No, o sea, espera. Que no es el juego. ¡Hostia!
Who hasn't dreamt of duplicating oneself in order to multitask? This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist. Just that. Brought to you from France. Here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the time shift warrior, coming later this year to PC.
Goddess of time.
Receive my light, Lisfunga. Let this power flow through you and fight again alongside your past selves.
I'm here again. That's another me. I look good. I rewind. I begin again, but with another me to fight with.
You're coming with me. You're not the only one who can be in multiple places at once.
I will become Legion and crush these demons.
Lisfunga.
Onwards.
Vale.
I can feel that there are more.
Very cool independent game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character, Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys.
Great to have you with
How you
us.
doing? Thank you.
This is such a cool game, super high production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I am playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He's a battle mage that controls all three forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it, with all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage, Jack, comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's, I guess they call him a street rat is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic. Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an Everwar fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great cast. You, Gina Torres in it. Lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah. So this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar.
Bueno, van a enseñar el juego.
Most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a
Después del discursito.
in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild. So let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which comes out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
Sandrax literally pushed us to the edge. Everyone that can fight already is. And we're still losing.
Y Originals. Además me suena que este ya se ha visto, creo. Sí.
Welcome aboard, Immortal. What's our bearing, sir?
North by northeast, 5 knots.
We'll catch him, sir.
Qué vértigo, por Dios.
Got it. Gotta get to the control room.
No, guapo se ve. O sea, se ve muy guapo, eso es verdad. Mola cómo hace los gestos, de la magia. Eso está muy currado. Hace la recarga y todo, cómo mola.
I want to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all 3 colors of magic.
We're only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
Ahí estamos.
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay today, and that game looks incredible. Coming out this summer from Ascendant and EA. Now, one game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite, and tomorrow, Chapter 4 Season 3 Wilds launches, and today,
Fortnite
SummerGameFest is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast, hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
¿Cybertron? ¡Ojo! Cybertron. Efectivamente. Un poco curiosa mezcla, ¿no? Vale.
Fortnite Wilds launches tomorrow. Well, finally, guys, it's time to get to our grand finale.
Uy, 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 se viene.
It is a deep honor for me to present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again. This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and
Mundo que podemos explorar otra
redefined
vez.
the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. And I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases. The rumors were true.
¿Qué rumores? Si lo dijo Square Enix directamente.
We're still here at the scene of this terrible disaster caused by a massive tornado which swept through sectors 0
¡Buah, ahí están!
and 2. Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
El viaje desconocido continúa.
Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
Hostias, qué guapo. Qué guapo.
Wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
This is gonna sound crazy.
Un chocobo. ¡La granja chocobo! ¡La granja chocobo!
Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
The live stream.
¡Oh! ¡Guggenhagen!
The blood coursing through its planetary.
¡Oh, el cañón Cosmo!
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth.
Madre mía.
Shadows of the Mad, I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him.
Eso es la casa de Tifa.
Whatever happened? He's alive.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Su fiesta le espera en el piso de arriba. ¡Oh!
Well now, think we woke it up.
Angered it, more like.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
Los turcos repartiendo estopa. Como siempre. Buen estilo. Aunque ya se sabe. ¡Oh! ¡Ese es cañón de Juno! Bueno, cañón Junon, ¿me entendéis? ¡Oh, hostias! ¡Ahí está Yuffie!
They say she's a monster, that she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul,
¡Hostias!
that she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
You murdered my dad. You burned my village.
Hostias.
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
Hostia, van a jugar al despiste, ¿eh? ¡2 discos! ¡Oh, va a ser bestial! ¡2 discos! Oh, me quedé con ganas de ver el Cold Saucer. Ya lo veré. Espera, ¿has visto la fecha? No lo sé.
Of SummerGameFest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty.
Hostia, qué juegazo el primer remake de... Bueno, la primera parte del remake de Final Fantasy VII. Joder, es que estoy... Oh.
We'll see you this summer, later this summer on August 22nd for Gamescom opening night live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.
Hasta luego. Oh, Dios. Buah, vaya cierre, ¿eh? Vaya cierre. Vaya cierre. O sea, sorpresa a medias porque ya os comentaba, Square Enix, la propia Square Enix dijo, ojito que se viene. Y eso, pero yo quiero ver... ¿Y esto otra vez?
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
Vale, sí, está en Reverse. En 2 discos. Ah, Early 2024, vale, se viene el año que viene. Eso era lo que estaba todavía. Eso, ahí estaba yo. No, vamos a cerrar con... No.
She may be new, but she's still a
Those you love.
A ver si lo... Qué rabia me da no ver la miniatura. Bueno, es igual. Obviamente, esto es lo mejor de todo el maldito evento. Esto es lo mejor de todo el maldito evento. Ahí. A ver, rapidito, ¿vale? Que no me quiero entretener, que encima tengo que preparar el otro directo. A ver, el evento de la línea de lo de siempre de este señor. Empieza muy fuerte, luego bajan un montón y luego van metiendo cosillas interesantes por el medio. Y luego el pelotazo final, que es el tráiler por fin de... ¡Ay, madre mía! Hostia, qué guapo. Hostia, qué guapo. Que de lugares, que de todo que me han venido a la mente, que de situaciones... A saber qué nos tendrán preparados con estos añadidos, ¿no? Que tendrán. Y además que jugaron al despiste muchísimo. Y parece que seguirán haciéndolo. Y nada, poco más. Yo me voy despidiendo ya, ¿vale? Imagino que pondré alguna que otra reacción. Sobre todo, no sé si la de Prince of Persia y esta sobre todo, ¿vale? Pero ya veré porque el fin de semana viene cargadito y si me da tiempo. Además tengo que coger esto y editarlo para quitar la cantidad ingente de anuncios que han metido por medio. No de anuncios de videojuegos, sino anuncios de publicidad, ¿vale? Para que me entendáis. Y todo eso, pero nada, lo dicho, ¿vale? Yo me voy despidiendo ya. Si os ha gustado, ya sabéis, dar muchísimo apoyo. Si no, también entiendo que son 2 horas y pico de evento, pero bueno, id al grano, que es lo que interesa. Y yo cortaré lo que haga falta, pero bueno, lo dicho. Espero que hayáis disfrutado. Nos vemos en el siguiente vídeo o directo. Y preparaos que se viene un 9-3 cargadito de vídeos, ya lo sabéis. ¡Chao!